Fit to be Fabulous. I'm Brenda Von Rautenkrantz, your host. We're located right out here in Sykesville, Maryland, in horse country, and you may even hear some horses eating right now. Well, today we're excited to have on the show someone I've been wanting to interview. I'm thrilled to have her here. She's a top-tier consultant for delivering Mary Kay products. She's talented makeup artist. We're going to learn a little bit. She's going to bring someone on to do a makeover. We're excited about that. Her motto is make it fun, be yourself, and do more. Let's see what she will be doing with us today. Let's go there now. Well, I want to introduce now, are you ready, audience? Mary Beth Dulin. Give her a hand. Wow, look at this audience. There's like so many.
I know.
So I'm excited to have you. So, you know, when I was reading some of the things that you do, you're in this artsy world of makeup, and it's fun, right?
Is
it fun?
So much fun.
Oh my goodness, because now you can kind of transform people, right? Mm-hmm. Well, today, can you share your model here?
Yes, this is Karen Crane. Karen and I have known each other through Pam Long. She is integral in Pam Long's whole studio, doing so many things and helping her out. And we've gotten really close, and I asked her to be our model today because she is the perfect model. And we're gonna be talking a lot about makeup and skincare for the women over 40, because sometimes at 40 we start changing. Some things change and shift, and so it's a time to kind of like recalibrate and just make sure that, you know, all your makeup and skincare are on point.
Love it, love it. So you were brave, you came with no makeup. I don't think I would do that in a million years, but you are brave. But you know what you're gonna look like afterwards. So hopefully you go somewhere really fancy after this.
I will.
You will. All right, so tell me a little bit, you've been in Mary Kay for how many years?
19 years.
19 years.
Yes.
So what's so special about Mary Kay?
Well, you know, I think that it's the community that it's built. It's got great products, of course. I love the products. I've been using them since I was a little girl. And the way you can build your business, fast or slow, big or small, it's just wonderful, the flexibility. Flexibility is key in my world right now. So I just love the flexibility of building it as big or as small as I can. And I get to meet awesome women along the way and help them understand better about how to apply makeup and why.
Yeah.
Not that we need it, but that it can be like the cherry on top.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think you did my makeup for my what was that?
Your 40 over 40.
My 40 over 40.
Yes.
And you did some stuff, and I'm like, what are you doing? Because I thought I did it well, but evidently
You do.
not.
Oh,
but
you
anyway,
do.
You were so cute. You're like, okay, we're gonna. And it was so. You really taught me a little bit of how you applied it. So today you're going to do that with our little model here. All right,
Yes.
What's first thing you would do if you were going to start?
Well, first thing, Karen, I know that I've taught you and coached you well. You've moisturized your face today, right?
I did.
Yes, before any special occasion, before any event, before any pictures, I would say to double moisturize. So get a great moisturizer that has maybe some hyaluronic acid in it, because that helps to absorb and keep that moisture in your pores underneath your skin, the first layer of your skin. Maybe take an eye cream and highlight your eye areas double that you normally would.
Really? Double?
Yeah, at night.
Did you guys know that? No,
Only
they
because
did not know that.
the specific eye cream is for your eye area, so it's not going to overhydrate, but we tend to always be a little bit on the dehydrated side, unless you're really good about water, and most of us aren't. And so I would say to drink a lot of water, double apply your eye cream at night, the night before, and then in the morning you'll be nice and hydrated so that the makeup can lay beautifully. On that note, one of the things that I love to use is a foundation primer, because this is going to give an even playing field for all of the foundation to go on beautifully and not settle in fine lines and wrinkles, because sometimes that does happen as we age. So I just put a little bit.
So is it like painting? You're putting the primer on?
Yes.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes,
Okay.
that's a perfect example.
So is it just clear? Oh,
it's just clear.
Okay.
Yep. And so what I'm going to do, there you go. Your hair looks so good. I don't want to mess it up. So it just goes on very clear, and it's going to help. Think of it almost like, I don't want to say spackle because that's a very thick connotation, but think of it as the spackle so that things don't settle.
So why do you use a brush, not your hands?
Oh, that's a good question. I use a brush because it's just easier to apply it on people.
Okay.
It also, if you have oily skin, there's excess oil on your fingers, and you don't necessarily need to add to that. So we just do it nice and gently like that. Perfect. Now I've already foundation shaded Karen. She just got back from a trip, so she has a little bit of a tan, which is so fun. And so you want to take that into consideration when thinking about your foundation, because the winter foundation might not be the same color as summer foundation.
Okay.
If you need help with that, on my website has a great foundation matching tool with Mary
Really?
Kay products. Yeah.
So a foundation is the same as makeup.
Yes.
So-
yes, it would be face makeup.
Face makeup
Yes.
is foundation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now this is a luminous foundation. So luminous meaning it has kind of a sheer, a sheen at the finish. So it's going to be a little dewy. And I love that because as we age, again, we're going to go from a grape to a raisin. And that's, just the
so
natural
enlightening.
progression.
That makes us, I feel so much better now that I'm a raisin, you know.
But that's why hydration's so important.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll be drinking a lot of water today.
Yes,
see, right?
exactly. If you walk out of here with nothing else, drink more
Drink
water.
more water. I do. You have to go to the bathroom more, but
Yes,
that's okay.
yes.
So while you're doing that, you know, when you're applying this, and you use a brush for yourself too?
I do. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It gives a little bit heavier of a coverage too, so it'll kind of adhere more to your
But don't
skin.
you think most of the product though is in your little brush there?
No, I don't think so.
And then you have to use more? See, I always think,
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
So you have to order more,
this
right?
is a sales technique,
Right?
huh?
I'm just checking. I'm just checking.
No.
So that's good to know. But again, when you're talking about what you're applying, what is your favorite out of all your little gadgets over here for
I know, I
makeup?
have so many different things.
Oh, do you?
So I love, first of all, I do love a good foundation because look what happened. All of the unevenness on
Yeah,
her
it
skin
looks beautiful.
just evened out. And the pinkness, she had a little bit of pink in her cheeks.
Yeah,
That really
yeah.
evened out as well. So I do love a good foundation. We have a CC cream too, which is a color correcting lotion. And that's almost like a tinted moisturizer. So good for quick and easy, just running out the door, going to
Yeah.
Target, getting some groceries, super easy. So I love that. I think that everybody, if you're an anti-makeup girl, because there are some people who just don't love makeup, and that's okay. If you're not a makeup person, then wearing like your mascara, a big bold lipstick, and maybe some eyebrows, you would look so put together. And
Yeah.
it doesn't even take very
Yeah.
long. And so having a couple of key features highlighted, I think is what's really important, to pick something and highlight it if you're not feeling
It's like when you
everything.
don't, and you go into Target and you see a mirror and you're like, oh my God, did I come out like that?
Yes!
And you're like, okay, don't want to see anybody.
I
Right?
know, right? And you see everybody.
And you see everybody.
You see everybody that day.
So when you're applying all these and you have all these tips for when you're working with someone, what are you like casual in it and say, you really need, what do you do? I mean,
That's a very good question. I try to understand what people are doing
Yeah.
and then kind of make suggestions based on that. I had somebody the other day who was just really not okay with eye makeup. She was just really uncomfortable with it. And
Yeah.
I said, okay, well, then let's take that out of the equation. Take
Right.
that out of the equation because I want you to feel comfortable. And if I put a makeup piece on you and you're not going to feel comfortable, then it's not going to do you good,
Right.
me good, anybody
Exactly.
good. So I try to
Exactly.
understand where people are and then maybe just elevate them a little bit. So for Karen, I know that, Karen, what is one thing that we talked about last that was a concern of yours?
My hooded eyes.
The hooded eyes, yeah, the eye makeup. And so I explained to her, which I'll show you today, how to do a really nice light, bright eyeshadow because her eyes tend to be a little bit on the deep side. They're a little deep set. And so I'm gonna highlight that with some bright colors, brighter.
so you wouldn't use like a white or a beige, or is that to open it up?
Yeah, oh yeah. We're gonna use a
I did
really
do my
light,
homework a
we're
little
gonna do
bit.
a light champagne.
Okay.
Yes. And so it's going to help to open up her eyes. I would not do a smoky eye on her because
Right.
that's going to help, that would close the eyes much
Right.
more so.
Right.
So,
Right.
open for me. I'll look all the way up. So this was an under eye corrector. We all tend to have a little bit of darkness under our eyes. So this just helps to kind of take away that
Yeah.
deep purpley.
You know, if they
Color.
would have told you that as you age, you're going to have dark circles, you could go out for football or something because you have these dark eyes. You're like, oh my God, where did that come from?
Right?
And-
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, you looks good already. Look at you.
That's a whole different look already. So then what I like to do is I like to put a little bit of bronzer on. Now she's already been in the sun, so she's nice and sun-kissed, but we'd like to just highlight a little bit of the cheekbone area. So I'm gonna just do it right in here, and it helps to just be really glowy and have that healthy glow.
Yeah.
You know, not like shimmer, not like 16-year-old shimmer. Like we're not gonna look like, you know,
Yeah.
your daughters or, you know, your daughter's friends or even, you know, grandkids. But we're gonna look like we just are healthy, we went out in the sun, and we have this little glow.
Is that one of your favorites?
Oh yeah.
It
oh
is.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
let's look at that.
I didn't
Okay.
finish my favorites. You're right.
Okay.
So CC cream, a foundation, bronzer, and then mascara.
And
I
then
think everybody
mascara.
needs mascara in
Yeah.
their world.
Yeah.
So even if you wear glasses, I had
Do you
some
wear
peop-
mascara anyway?
You
No.
don't, Karen. We're gonna change that.
Oh, wow.
She's got she's got very blonde hair too. So that means you're probably, your tips of your lashes are probably more on the blonde side. So when we put mascara on her, it's gonna like totally lengthen your lashes because you might not even see some of your lashes now. So it's gonna be
Yeah.
very va-va-voom. We'll get there. So
would you curl them?
I don't normally.
Anybody? That was a good question.
That
right?
was a good question.
Does anybody curl?
Unless
Sometimes.
your eyelashes go completely slanted down, and some people do. They
Yeah.
just they almost grow at an interesting angle down.
Okay.
If that was the case, then I would say absolutely every day. But for the most part, in today's world with mascara, you can almost,
almost get 'em
manipulate it
up.
up.
Exactly.
Yes, and so that's what
Exactly.
Mary Kay's mascara does. It's so good. All right, so we have a nice little bronzer there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a blush, because that's another great key, is we wanna make sure that we're having just a nice light blush, a light pink, especially right now. This trend right now is very much pinks and peaches.
Well, I never knew it went out of style.
Well, right now it's all back.
It's
and
back.
So smile
Who knew
for
it
me.
went?
So I'm gonna just do it right on the apple of her cheek and then bring it up to her, above her ear, where her ear and her like hairline meet. You don't wanna bring it across because that'll kind of droop your face down.
Okay, so go up.
So we wanna kind of go at the cheek, the apple of the cheek, and then up.
Nice.
And just a little bit. The interesting thing, some people are like, oh, I don't like bronzer. Oh, I don't like cheek color. I just want to have like one color because I already have natural pink in my cheeks. That's
Right.
great. But this helps to give some definition to your face so that you're not just one color.
Yeah.
You need that
Yeah.
that different.
So is this one? Is this you would buy something like that with all different
No,
ones?
you get to buy it all individually
Okay.
based on what you need.
Oh, okay. I was
Because
just wondering.
Karen's never going to use these
Well, that's
guys.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Why would I
they're
wanna get that?
Exactly.
Okay.
Nope, this is just my palette
your-
that I use, and then you can build however you want for it, whatever makes sense for you.
And did you, Mary Beth, did you always want to be an artist to help people with it? This was your dream?
Let me give you a funny story while I'm doing your eyes. I'm going to give you a funny story. Not many people know this, but I went to culinary school. And so I'm a trained pastry chef.
Oh, wow.
I know, now you know my secret. Everybody's like, so when are you making all of the goodies?
Oh, wow.
I don't make too many anymore, but I can. And so I think I always kind of compare makeup to, the reason I said it's like the whipped cream and the cherry on top, I compare it to like a cake.
Yeah.
Like a cake is good, you know, but when you put frosting on it and then you make it beautiful and you really decorate it,
Yeah.
then it becomes like extraordinary.
Right.
That's how makeup is. Skincare is really important, but then when you put like the makeup on it, it becomes extraordinary.
Unless you overdo it with the sauce.
Well, you got to be careful. Balance is a big key to it.
I love that combination.
Yeah,
though.
so it's
she
really
made you hungry,
fun.
didn't you? You get nothing here today. You get nothing here today.
So I'm going to use this liquid eyeshadow. This is the champagne color I was telling you about. Best applied with your fingertips.
Okay.
So close
So
your
you
eyes.
would do that before your mascara?
Oh yes, I do all my eye makeup before mascara.
Before mascara.
So I'm just going to tap it on. So as a pastry chef, I loved what I did. I was so into it, and I like I said, I could still. It's like riding a bike. I could do it any day. But I prefer to do it in a really nice kitchen that
Yeah,
has
no kidding.
industrial
Yeah.
equipment. And so it's really fun. And I learned about Mary Kay through a friend in the kitchen. His wife was throwing a Mary Kay party. And I went and I was like, this is super fun. I could totally do this.
But you always liked makeup, though.
I did.
Yeah, I think
did.
you have to. I think you have to kind of love all that.
You have to love dressing up and
dressing
having
up, yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
You know, there's always something so fun about putting a beautiful dress on, putting an outfit on, getting your hair done, getting
Yeah.
your makeup done.
Yeah.
Okay, open for me.
Everybody feels like that out there, I'm sure. Like, yeah, or they wouldn't be here, right?
So see how bright her eyes are already?
Yeah, it opened up her eyes.
Yeah, and it's not gonna be some really like, again, not a high shine, just
Yeah.
a little bit of shimmer, which
Yeah.
is important.
Yeah.
Then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a little bit of like another gold powder, and I'm just gonna put that on top. Close for me. I'm gonna do it from the outside corner.
Is that what you do, outside in?
Yeah.
You see that? Because sometimes you go outside the other way, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So outside in is helpful, because, especially since we're gonna hang out right here in her crease, because it's very deep, and I'm actually gonna go a little bit above her crease. Open. Nice, close. So when she opens up her eyes, her crease goes back, open again. Her crease goes back, so it's almost hidden, which is why we have to go above, almost on her brow bone, so that we can see these colors. Now, gold is also so good with green eyes. Green eyes? Or blue
Really?
eyes? Greenish
Gold.
blue.
Anybody got
blue,
green eyes here?
Yeah, blue, green.
Green,
yeah, yeah, hazily. This gold is gonna really help to pop that, which is great. I go and do this kind of windshield wiper motion, side to side, and that helps to apply it without too much.
I always heard it's all about blending.
Yes. Oh
Right?
my gosh, yes.
Who's got time to blend, Mary Beth? Really?
We need to blend. Blending is important. But it is important because when you see like different lines on your eyes
Yeah.
in the coloring, you want to make sure that you're blending so they don't see the hard like 3 different
Yeah.
levels
Yeah.
of this. So you can see, you can't even tell where her creamy eyeshadow is versus where the powder eyeshadow is, right? Right?
Well, she just popped. It made her eyes just pop.
Totally pop.
You're going to be so wild today. We're going to have to contain you down.
So wild.
So when you talk about all these things and you help women, what's your signature style? What's your style?
So my style is enhancing your natural beauty. I'm not gonna come in and do like heavy makeup, Kim Kardashian style contouring. It's just not what I'm all about.
Yeah.
I want somebody to feel really comfortable in their own skin and then amp it up a little bit,
I love
especially
that.
for special occasions.
Yeah.
I want you to still feel like yourself.
Yeah.
Right? I don't want you to feel like you're a completely
Yeah.
different person.
Exactly.
So this is our brow kit, another favorite. Brow kit is so good. And this is such a great color for my blonde friends. And it's gonna come with this gel, almost like a gel product. And it's gonna help to kind of build her brows. Because again, these are things we don't normally think about until you do it. And then you're like, oh my gosh, look at the difference.
Yeah.
And you'll see, big time. So we're following the natural brow. Following it.
Did you all know that? That's pretty cool.
Follow the natural brow and kind of flick it. That's what I'm doing. I'm flicking the brush. There we go. And
Yeah,
then
what a difference.
you kind of comb it. And look at that. Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I want my audience to go, ooh.
Ooh,
I didn't say an just an ooh. Comes later. Comes later.
All right, so we'll do this one. Remember, brows, there's so many women out there that are like, my brows are 2 different shapes, they're 2 different looks, I can't make them look the same. Totally fine. They're sisters, not twins. So they will never be the same.
Oh, really?
Sisters, not twins. So there's always going to be a little bit of difference. So we just kind of do the gel, and then we put the powder on to build it a little bit more, and then we brush it out.
So what's the biggest misconception out there that you feel that people overdo or underdo or don't do?
Or don't do. I think a lot of times people are so scared of lips.
Okay.
And if you have a full face of makeup
What?
on, no, your lips look beautiful.
I didn't check it earlier.
You
Okay.
look great. If your face has a full face of makeup, you're going to a gala, you're getting headshots done, you have a
Right.
special occasion, and you don't wear lips, it's gonna be like you're walking out of the house and you forgot your shoes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
Yeah,
just
unfinished.
a missing
Unfinished.
piece. Yeah. So what a great place to just kind of play with some new colors. Try
Yeah.
some new colors. So many people are afraid of a red. But try it. There's so many different kinds of reds out there. So many different people are afraid of an actual like bold lip.
Yeah.
Try it. You can always take it off, but
Well, the
try
problem
it.
is, I don't know how all of you, I have all this stuff in all my makeup too. You keep buying, it's no
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Buy, it's no good, right? Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. I think that's why people don't take a risk. Like,
Yeah.
what if I buy it and I don't like it?
Well, and the cool thing about Mary Kay and having an appointment with me is that it's complimentary and you get to try before you buy. So trying all these things, walking through it with somebody who knows your undertones, who
Yeah.
understands how things are going to work with
Yeah.
your skin tone, that's what's going to be helpful. I kind of guide you in the right direction and then we pick from there.
Love that.
Yeah.
I love
so
that.
we're going to do lips. Speaking of lips, we're going to do lips and we're going to do mascara and va-va-voom. You're going to be done.
Oh, get ready.
Get ready for this.
Fasten those seatbelts. You are off and running. Well, let's talk about mascara.
Okay, let's
There's
talk.
mascara, and there's mascara, and there's mascara, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we want the biggest bang for the buck, right?
Yes.
Now, why this one?
So this one is going to be our ultimate, which is like the generic everyday mascara. It's going to lengthen. It's going to give volume.
Is that what you have on?
No, I'm going to show you what I have on.
Because hers are nice.
Oh, so I have a lash intensity. So this I start with for people who maybe don't wear mascara. I'm not going to go full tilt on her yet.
Yeah.
But this is great for the falsy lashes, the big va-va-voom lashes, because it has two sides of the brush. I'll show you in a second. This one is great because it's going to be very water resistant. All of ours are water resistant except for our waterproof, which is waterproof. And it's great because it goes on without flaking or shifting
So
or moving.
talk about water resistant and
Straight
waterproof.
So water resistant means that you can cry.
Oh gosh.
And you can go to, well, like,
Great.
you can cry and you can go out in like under the rain. Waterproof is like you can really cry. You can watch a chick flick and it's not going
and it
anywhere.
doesn't come off.
It does not. We have a great eye makeup remover.
Yeah, but then you ever done that? Then it's a little foggy on your eyes. You can't see. Everybody knows that, right?
Well, okay.
I don't know, I'm
but
just
don't
saying.
close your eyes.
Well-
Close and then wipe it off.
Okay. All right. She's got answers here. You got answers here.
All right, so look at this. This is Karen's lashes after one
Wow.
application. Isn't that great?
It just opened her eye. Did you know she was going to do all this today?
I guess.
She watches me do makeup a lot.
Does she?
Yeah, for the makeup for the photos, and so she watches how I do it, and she sees the progression from
Yeah.
quote naked face
Yeah.
to all put together and gorgeous.
You were naked. You came here naked, Karen.
She did.
I did.
Now you'll see we don't even use an eyeliner, but you could, of course. And this is kind of like a more, delicate daytime look. But you could use an eyeliner. For Karen's coloring, I would use a nice deep brown. I wouldn't necessarily use a black because she likes things a little bit more on the natural side. So that's that. That's your eyes. I'm going to show you in a second.
That
but-
looks so good. Yeah, this will be a surprise for you.
I know, it's going to be a surprise for her. And then the last thing is, I'm going to show you, so I have on a lip, let me show you this real quick while we were talking about mascara. So this is the one I love because it has these two sides. So see how it has a short
Yeah.
side and a longer side.
Yeah.
The short side is for volume, the longer side is for length. So you're getting two for one. So when
Okay.
you talk about really big bang for your buck, that's this guy.
Okay.
It's $18. I know that there are products
Oh my
out there that are
gosh,
over
you
50.
better believe. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so you always want to replace your mascara every 3 months, whether you've used it up or not. Once you start and put it to your eye, it has a 3-month timeline. So the stopwatch starts.
Whoa,
okay?
I didn't know that. I better go home and clean out my.
So the last,
Even if you don't use it that much. 3
even if you
months?
don't use it, as soon as you start, it starts because bacteria starts to grow. It's just a
Okay.
really delicate area, so we want to make sure that
Yeah.
we don't mess around with our eye area. We've just came out with these 2 lip oils, which I am like obsessed with. I'm going to use the lighter on Karen because we have this really nice light look, and so this is a blush, and so it's kind of menthol-y. Have you ever had like Blistex? You know how it gets a little menthol feeling? That's what this
So
does.
you're not going to
Open.
outline her first?
I'm not, because this is going to be a very, very natural look. And it's just, think of it as a gloss. It's not even a lipstick. So I'm not here to say you have to wear a lipstick, but you have to wear something. because your lips are gonna just look like you forgot them.
And isn't it healthy for the lips to have something on them anyway?
It does, yeah, especially when you like feel like you're really dry.
Yeah.
This has lots of vitamins and hydrating properties to it. All of our lip glosses and lipsticks. Okay.
I love that.
Boom.
Does that feel good?
It does.
See?
See a little bit
I
of
can
color.
feel the menthol.
Yeah, isn't that cool? It's kind of tingly. A little bit of
Is
color.
it a plumper?
It's not. Somebody else asked me that. It's not a plumper. I think it's just tinglies. Yeah, I wish it was. It would be awesome, but that's okay. The last thing I like to do, which I didn't bring on here, but we have a spray, and it's a finishing spray. Finishing spray is one of my favorite products for
Oh, wow.
summertime, because what that does is it sets your face kind of like hairspray, so you can go and have a blast and you don't have to feel like anything's running off or shifting.
Really?
So just a quick little spray in the morning and it'll last all day.
Well, and how long does that last? You keep it?
I mean, I have 12 hours, 15 hours.
Wow.
My brides always used to use that.
That is so wonderful.
So
She
those are some of our
looks
tips.
Awesome. Now you had a piece of paper there with some of the things you do. Let's share a little
Yes.
bit. We're almost out of time, but let's see some of the things you do.
So this is a little brochure I created because I wanted people to understand exactly what I do, because it's kind of like there's 3 main pillars in it. So my theme is
Please.
make it fun, be yourself, and do more. That's my MB Dulin, MBD. And so I do the traditional parties or individual consultations with my Mary Kay business. I do special occasion makeup or photo makeup. And then I also do makeup tutorials, and that's more of an in-depth one-on-one appointment. And what I do is I send you home with an actual cheat sheet, shall we say, with colors and techniques and how to do it, because I don't want you to forget. So I put
Yeah.
in little notes, and we do colors based on what we used and how it works best for you. So if I was writing up Karen's, I would put all the products that we used and a little bit of a how-to on how we did her eyes. So,
So are you going to be able to do this now? Do you want to see what you look like?
Oh yes, let's see what you look
Of
like.
course you want to see what you look like.
Take a peek.
There you go.
Isn't
Doesn't
that
that look
nice?
good?
I do look
It
great.
does. It does.
Yes, nice and natural, right?
Nice and natural. And I
just-
think that's what people want more, and they like that,
Yes.
and they feel comfortable.
Yes.
You just said it. Be
Yeah.
comfortable.
Be
in your-
comfortable, because
with all
it's
your-
you. It's just an enhanced version of you.
Yeah, exactly. So if somebody wanted to make an appointment, how do they get in touch with you?
So
we can
my
put it on the screen.
website, yeah, my website is the best way to get in touch with me. It's mbdulin, DULIN.com. And you can find me on all the socials too. I'm on Instagram and Facebook.
I love it. Well, you were great. I'm going to tell you. I would have been asking, why are you doing that? You were very calm.
She was so calm.
What are you doing? So you were awesome.
Thank you for trusting me.
Thank you, Karen. And thank you for being on the show today, Fit to Be
Thank you.
Fabulous. And if anybody has an idea about a show, you can contact me at brendavonr@gmail.com. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.